gents, Mark here at Whiskey Whistle, your wise choice in independent whiskey and spirits reviews. Now, today on Whiskey Review number 235, we're going to be looking at Old Pulteney 12-year-old. Old Pulteney 12-year-old, this is from the Old Pulteney Distillery, which is located in Wick, Scotland. It's I guess we'll call that a medium-sized distillery. They put out about 1 million liters of pure alcohol per year, and they've got 1 wash still and 1 spirit still. It's owned by Interbev, which is Inverhouse Distillers. They own quite a few others, including Ball Blair is one of them. Now, let's get that poured first of all. Label forward, Mark. Get that poured. We'll put about halfway. We'll go halfway in there. That's about right, I'd say. And you know, it's been a long time since I've had Old Pulteney. I tried this one for the first time in my life. I guess that's about 3 years ago now, at my brother's friend, but my friend too, Jason's house. So we tried that together. He was kind enough to pour me a hefty pour of that, and I thought it was very, very good. Now, I would love to try the 17-year-old, the 21-year-old. Not yet, hopefully this year. We'll see. Now, we're going to have a look at the color. Then we'll look at the legs of the whiskey. Following that, we'll look at the nose, the palate, and the finish of Old Pulteney 12-year-old. Finally, we'll give it a WhiskyWhistle Whisky Score. Now then, let's have a look at the color. This looks very golden to me. What do you see there? To my eyes, that looks like a straight-up golden hue, perhaps 24K gold. It's quite nice looking, isn't it? Really catches the light here. Now, what about the legs? What sort of legs does Old Pulteney 12-year-old have? Let's see. Here we are. Fairly slow legs for 40% ABV. Look at that. However, then it disappears fairly quickly as well. All right, well, let's have a look at the nose. Now, they talk about sea air, and it certainly has some kind of a saltiness to it. It also smells quite strongly of that ex-bourbon matured casking. Lots of rich caramel, lots of vanilla, a hint of cinnamon in there, some baked apples, and kind of reminds me a little bit of Irish single malt for some reason. And you know what else? Cooked peaches, as in a peach pie. Also kind of bake shoppy. All right, let's get on to the palate then. Cheers, everyone. Those cooked peaches really come out on the palate. Oh, peach pie with the cinnamon. Maybe a little bit of custard. Oh boy. Definite peach pie taste here. Maybe a salted peach pie. Now that would be amazing. Oh, yes. I can't say anything else other than peach pie, maybe with a little bit of nice vanilla ice cream, vanilla bean ice cream. Even the finish, it's got a peach finish, along with a bit of ginger, a bit of cinnamon. Again, very much peach pie. Let's try that one more time. This is really nice. Just enough saltiness to it that really brings that sweetness, just brings it alive. Oh, that's great. Now we'll add a little bit of water and see what happens. And the finish, by the way, very long. That peach really carries quite a long time. I'm going to add about half a measure of here. That's going to be about 1 milliliter, roughly. And we'll mix it around. This is great. You know, I should have bought a big bottle of this. It's a little bit on the pricey side here in Seoul. And I wonder, what do you think of Old Pulteney 12-year-old? Do you taste peaches? Why not leave me a comment and tell me what you taste in Old Pulteney 12-year-old? Now, with water added, interestingly, I noticed the saltiness a little bit more. Also, I think I can sort of smell the hint of peat that's likely used in the drying of the malt. It's very, very subtle though, but it seems to come out, especially with water. Pardon me. Even the nose now, something peachy. That's a peachy keen nose. All right, the palate with water then. Slightly subdued peach, a little bit heightened vanilla, and the addition of slivered raw almonds. Well, I think I prefer the palate neat. Of course, 40%, that is probably pretty much prime drinking strength. You know, it's different for every whiskey. Some whiskeys taste their best at 40, others it's 43. This one, I think 40 was the sweet spot. The nose was nice with a bit of water added. And the finish, pretty much unchanged, still very long, still very lovely, still very peach forward, cinnamon, ginger. So what about the WhiskyWhistle Whisky Score for Old Pulteney 12-year-old? Well, the WhiskyWhistle Whisky Score for Old Pulteney 12-year-old, that is going to be 86 out of 100. You heard right, 86 out of 100. That's the WhiskyWhistle Whisky Score for Old Pulteney 12-year-old. Definitely like this one a lot. And I have a feeling that the 17 is going to be unreal, and I hear that it is. The 21, have you tried that? Oof, I'd love to know what you think about those. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel right over here, and let me know what you think of this whiskey, this review. What have you tried? What would you like to see on the channel coming up in the future in terms of whiskeys, in terms of content? Let me know. All right, thanks so much. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye. Oh, and just one more thing. A special shout out to Elastic Membranes' Michael J. Stokes, who created the WhiskyWhistle beat. What do you think? Isn't it great? Thanks a lot, Mike. Thanks for watching WhiskyWhistle. Be sure to subscribe, and don't forget to give this video a like, and leave a comment down below. Be sure to stay tuned next time to join me, the host of the show,